everybody, and welcome to today's journal author interview. I'm Don Finn. I serve as the past president of the Coalition on Adult Basic Education, and I also chair our publications committee. Our primary publication is our COABE journal, and we are featuring interviews with authors of articles from our current edition that has to do with learning differences. So I'm really happy to be joined by three of the four authors from the team who put together an article called Counseling, a Trauma-Informed and Culturally Sensitive Approach in Adult Education. So first I'm going to have the authors introduce themselves, and we'll start with Christine.
Aloha, everyone. I'm Dr. Christine Park. I'm one of the program coordinators with the Waipahu Community School for Adults.
Hi, everyone. My name is Marisa Pierre, and I am a counselor at the Waipahu Community School for Adults.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marisa Cortez, and I'm also a counselor for the Waipahu Community School for Adults.
Great. Thank you so much for introducing yourselves. And so why don't we just get right into it? First of all, would you go ahead and tell us, why did you write this article for the COABE Journal?
Sure, Don. The COABE Journal is the premier publication in adult education. And as counselors and educators, we really wanted to share some of our knowledge and understanding with colleagues across the US and beyond. The journal is a great way for us to get the word out about multicultural competence and trauma-informed practices, as well as the benefits of counseling in adult education, and hopefully inspire others to apply the concepts to their work.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for that. And I think it is very important, having read through the article and being part of the editorial team and so on, there's a lot of great information. And so with that, I'm wondering, how will adult education practitioners benefit from reading your piece, and how in turn might that benefit their learners?
So we offer strategies and interventions to counselors and non-counselors to help support students outside of the classroom. We recognize that students in adult basic education are non-traditional students, and they may have needs that were not met in a traditional classroom setting before. So we hope that our perspective helps students, teachers, and administrators understand the importance of providing support, not only for academics, but also for their personal needs, so they are better equipped to thrive in an academic setting.
Great. Thank you so much. And actually, I agree. I think you really have achieved those goals that you set out to do with this piece. And so let me ask you then, on a practical level, then, what do you hope that the readers will take away from this article?
Well, multicultural competency is one of the focuses of our article, and it can seem like such a broad and complex topic. And sometimes there's an assumption that it means knowing about all different cultures and that people can come from, but that's not necessarily the case. It can help to have that knowledge of different cultures, but we provide a framework that teaches us to be understanding and open to working with people from different cultures.
That's great. Thank you. And definitely, you know, as we're talking about the whole idea of trauma-informed and culturally sensitive approach, it's so critical. And of course, there's a tie-in with the COVID-19 pandemic and providing services for learners and so on. So thank you for that overview. And let me ask you this. So do you have any additional comments that you would like to share with our readers as it relates to your article, as it relates to the framework that you present?
Yes, we just want to share that the article was written from our perspective and our experience and our positionality, and we encourage readers to take what works for them and to adapt to fit their community and their students and their population. The topics of trauma-informed practices, multicultural competence, and adult education are very broad, and there is no way to capture all of it in a single article. So we encourage readers to seek additional opportunities to broaden their understanding and to reach out to us if they have any questions.
Great. Well, thank you so much. And I will say that this is the whole change that we've had over the past few years with the COABE Journal. It is for practitioners by practitioners. And so the examples that you provide, the framework that you provide are all excellent and can really serve as a springboard for folks who are facing these types of issues in their programs. And of course, your contact information is all it's all included at the end of the article. So I just want to thank you so much for taking a few minutes to speak to our readers. And again, the title of the article is Counseling, a Trauma-Informed and Culturally Sensitive Approach in Adult Education. So to Christine, Marisa, and also to Lisa, who was unable to join us for this, we thank you so much for your contribution. And to our readers, again, you will find this particular article is part of our edition with the theme of learning differences. So we do hope that you will check us out on the COABE website, coabe.org. Click on the publications and the COABE journal link, and you will see the options that you have to download this piece, as well as many others that made up this excellent edition. So thank you to each of you, and we wish you well.